right, good morning, folks. Currently headed out with my friend Dillon over here. Dillon Knoff, who's captaining our, what do we got here, buddy?
19-foot oxford, baby.
Yes, sir. So this is our, hopefully, fluke slaying machine for the day. Doing some relaxed back bay fishing today, but the target for today is just to catch a bunch of keeper fluke. We've got a strong front rolling through at the end of the day. So we're gonna try to get out here this morning, put some work in, catch some summer flounder. We're already loaded up with artificials, but I do want to catch some live baits before we head out and start dragging the bottom. So first things first, let's catch some live bait this morning, then we'll get to fluking. Yoop. There's a fish.
Yes.
Seabass. Nice, dude. Well, that is not our intended target, but that is a new PB. Absolute slob of a black sea bass right there. A little undersized, gotta be 12.5 inches here in Jersey. This guy might just be maybe 10 inches short, so send him back. All right, let's drop back down and see if we can get the right species. There's a fish at the spot.
Yeah, dude.
Live well on, baby. Come on now.
Go ahead and put it in the boat, though. Don't let him shake off. Get it. You lost it.
Oh, he fell off. At the spot.
Should I get the net out? Nice.
Boom, baby. All right, first bait of the day. That is a succulent doormat bait right there. Yo, swear to God, this one I hooked already.
Buddy's hungry, dude.
So I just lost a spot like maybe 2 minutes ago, and this guy has a hook hole in the same exact spot where it fell off. So coincidence? I think not. Let's get him to live well though. See you, muchacho. I like to have maybe half a dozen spots to drag around here, so let's get baited back up and catch a couple more. All right, folks, the spot fishing wasn't exceptionally hot as I had expected, so I only picked up 2 baits here. Should be all right. We're just looking for, honestly, 1 jumbo fluke, if we can get it. It's a pretty big spot. If we get any bites, it's gonna be a big fish, so let's send her down there. So then on our reel rod here, we're gonna be jigging some gulp. Got an 1.5 ounce Magictail bucktail there on the bottom. Fishing that with a big 6-inch grub for something big. And up from there on a little dropper loop, we're gonna be fishing a mantis shrimp gulp right here. Just on a plain 3/0 bait holder hook. So got a really whacked out drift right now. We've got a south wind that's picking up here, so we're drifting across the inlet. Not exactly ideal, but there's definitely fish down there. And we're just gonna be pounding the bottom. Rapid jigs. And see if we can pick up a couple flounder here in the inlet first. There you go.
This should be a nice one.
First fluke of the day. Nothing crazy. That's probably 15, 16 incher. You're throwing 2, right? I'm gonna switch up. Yeah, first fish of the day, all right. All right, spot 13. Incoming tide should start any second now. It has been a slow morning. So the majority of the bite has been on the incoming tide anyway. Starting here in the inlet now, hopefully can pick up a couple fish. Got a couple hours to fish before that wind really starts to nuke. So see if we can finally start doing something. I actually used to fish here so much, it's crazy. Captain Josh returned to port.
Yes, Lamont. Yes, Lamont.
Finally got a fish.
Oh, I'm on 2.
Micro. I don't know actually. Little guy.
Oh my God. Come on.
I'm a bad man. I'm sorry, Fluke. Well, there's fish here. They're just not very big. I think oh, there he goes. Thought I instant killed that guy.
Exactly.
All right, finally caught a fish. 3-ounce Magictail bucktail, 6-inch gulp. Time check is probably a little after noon right now. So I've been on the water 5 hours. Like we said though, the bite is probably gonna start heating up here on the incoming tide. Finally got a good drift. This is our first drift in the inlet. First sign of life. And let's start upgrading.
Look at nice one. Oh yeah.
There you go. Net. I'm ready, I'm ready. Swing him here, baby. Oh! Yeah, buddy! That's a keeper, dog.
That's probably 1920.
That's a fatty too, dude. And I got bit the same exact time. Yes, sir. There we go. First keeper of the day right there. That's an absolute beaut, dude. Oh, it looks so sick. Awesome. We're gonna quick measure on him against the wall here. All right, tails at 0.
Oh shit, dude, he's almost 21.
21-inch fluke. Yes, sir.
That's a nice one.
Way to go, bro. All right. So total fluke count is 3 fish. Keeper ratio is 1 to 3 right now. So like we said, drifting the inlet here on the incoming tide was probably going to be our best bet. I caught a 10 incher. Knoff just caught a 21 incher. So let's we got a couple more fish to go till we have enough meat for the table. I'd love to get a limit. I don't know about that possibility now, but let's rerun that drift, catch some fish.
There we go, buddy.
Yoo! All right, folks, 1 o'clock update. You might be wondering why in the middle of the tide here we have 0 drift. Well, that is because we have no gas. So we're currently anchored up in the middle of the inlet. The wind is blowing about 15 miles an hour. We've got a 2-knot current, and Sea Tow is on their way to give us a quick little rescue. But honestly, I was ready to give up on the day, but the Sea Tow guys should be here any minute now. And as I always say, the send never ends. So we're gonna get some gas, maybe a gallon, couple ounces, just enough to chooch around here in the inlet, and hopefully catch a couple keepers this afternoon. But first, we gotta get some good old-fashioned kerosene. My hero. Oh man, our savior. Just got on a good fluke bite too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. All right, folks, we're picking up exactly where we left off a couple days ago, this time with a full gas tank. So as you saw, we ran out of gas here in the middle of the inlet. Had Sea Tow come and fill up the boat, but immediately after that, the wind started just howling out of the south, like 20 knots. We were drifting through the inlet here at like 5 knots. So it's a couple of days later now. We're back in the inlet, looking to kind of pick up where we left off. Still going after some summer flounder, although we did have a bit of an upwelling yesterday, so the water temperature has dropped quite significantly. The water clarity is a little dirty due to some rain we got yesterday, but we got all day to sit out here and fish, hopefully get some nice fluke in the boat. So started off with a bucktail this morning. Did not waste any time on the spot as we did last time, which kind of killed us. Strictly gonna be bucktailing today, artificials with big gulp. So let's drop down the bottom, start jigging, see if we can pull up a couple fluke. All right, so we got on a pretty good bite in the inlet here yesterday before we had to throw the anchor. So we're fishing the end of the incoming tide here, which started producing a little bit for us last time. But once this tide starts to slow down in a couple hours, might have to move around and find some fish somewhere else. But see if we can at least pluck a few right now to start off the day.
If you catch a yellowfin in a is that a fluke?
That's a fluke, that's a fluke. Snagged.
Damn.
Bro, I thought that was jumbo.
You're telling me. That's like 16. You just want to flip them?
Yep, heads up.
Oh, that should be 17.
That could be a keep, dude. I don't know what just happened there. I thought that was a mega for 2.1 seconds.
No, you just made it.
They're probably carpeted down there. He's a cold fish though, dude. I'd like to keep him because he got punctured. That might be a 17.
Yeah, I think it's...
Oh, there's 0. Oh, he's 17. All day.
Chuck him. Throw him in.
Yes, sir. First keeper, baby. First fish. All right, so there we go. First fish of the day. Somehow I snagged this fluke. He must have tried to eat it somehow. I mean, that teaser was like 2 feet off the bottom there, but nice 17.5 incher there. Not a bad fish. First keeper of the day. So 1 down. We got 5 to go. 1-to-1 ratio is really not bad. I mean, if we include the keeper we caught a couple days ago, but we're going for a new limit today. So, all right, so this guy in the box, random catch this morning, but see if we can pick up a couple more as well. All right, so switched up the bucktail too. We're now fishing an 1.5 ounce Magictail. As the current slows here at the top of the tide, nuke chicken gulp on the bottom, 6 inch, and have a tsunami sand eel teaser up there with a 4 inch grub where that guy hit. Since the water temperature dropped a lot, those fish are gonna be more finicky. So he probably came, checked it out. I felt him swimming near the hook and just set the hook on him. Thought it was an absolute slaunch for a second, but first fish of the day, not bad. At least we got some meat on the boat. Let's grind it out here for the rest of the tide, and we'll see we're gonna switch it up for the next tide. He's on. Micro.
Get the net, please.
Fish on, good one.
Feels like it. Feels heavy as I kind of gave up.
That's a keeper.
Yeah, it is.
See a net job, baby? Like an osprey. Dude, that's not bad.
That should be 8.
Dude, that's second fish too right there.
We're 2 for 2, baby.
Let's go. What do we got here?
Oh, he's short? Damn.
Is he short, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm sure about like a quarter inch.
Bummer. All right.
Fat, though. Look at how round this fish is. Oh.
All right. Second fish of the day right there. Send him back. Maybe 1/8 inch short right there. 16 and 7/8, but hey, it's not a bad fish, dude. Second fish of the day too. I really did not have a lot of expectations coming out here. Still don't, but two decent fish to start off the morning here. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised. Got him, bro. You're chooching my fish, dude.
Oh shit.
Yo, that's another 16 there, dude. Oh, yo, 17, huh? Oh.
Same size.
16 3/4.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a pretty fish.
All right. 1-to-3 ratio so far. All right, folks, 9 o'clock update for us here. The tide finally just switched after a slow slack period. So we're here at the start of the outgoing. Really don't know what to expect in terms of bite. Again, we had those storms yesterday, which kind of murked up the water a little bit. Water temperature is a little bit colder due to the upwelling offshore. So maybe that outgoing tide will sweep out some warmer bay water and get some fish to feed. But plan stays the same. It's going to jig the bottom. Still sticking it out here in the inlet. I think it's our best bet to get on some fish here in the middle of the summer. So far, we've got one keeper in the box, 2 shorts. Obviously looking to add to that total, so stay tuned. Yep. There's a fish. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think he's too big, but he might be a keeper. I haven't caught a fluke yet on this rod. It's got maybe 17. Oh, keeper. Nah. 16 maybe. All right, let's get a quick measure on this guy. Just swept right through that drift we just started, first time, right through the bridge at the beginning of the inlet. All right, put him on a 0. 17 and a half, baby.
There it is.
Damn.
Slot fish number 2, baby.
Let's go. On the Tsunami Sand Eel Teaser 4-inch gulp grub. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to lose hope here as we drifted the inlet. Probably 3 or 4 drifts in a row without any landed fish, a couple small bites. I think Knoff had like a 6-incher, but there we go. First drift on the bay side. My second slot, that's how you honestly catch flounder. We knocked out 2 slots here in Jersey. We got two fish between 17 and 18 inches, 1 fish 18 plus. So it's nice to have those 2 slots off. Now we can start looking towards our over. It's really not been a day of numbers so far. I've caught 2 keepers, a 17 and a half. I think Knoff has like 4 shorts under his belt. But typically in the summer, you're gonna have those 30, 40 short days, maybe a keeper mixed in. But I think that colder water temp is keeping most of the fish lethargic. But hey, there we go. If I can catch a keeper every cast, that'd be pretty awesome. 2 down, 1 to go for a personal limit. Knoff's still looking for his first. Still riding the high from that 21 and a half the other day. So, all right, let's leave this guy out, throw him in the box. Not a doormat, but some good fillets on there. Gonna be some dinner, baby. You. And I've been cycling through bucktails quite a bit today. Right now, we're sticking with a 1.5 ounce Magictail fluke jerk. I believe that's the patented name or whatever. But both fish have actually come on the little Tsunami Sand Eel Teaser here. Bait I really don't have that much success with, or don't really fish that much, but those 4-inch gulp grubs can be absolutely deadly. So 2 fish, both keepers. Dropping back down now. We're really just gonna start pounding the deeper water here as we approach the inlet. We're away from that swell, and the water is not as filthy as I thought it was gonna be in the outgoing. And even better than that, we may have some warmer water flushing out of the bay here, which is gonna trigger those fish to feed as they're combating the upwelling. It's definitely been a grind so far today. The fishing hasn't been hot, but I'm stoked. I have 2 fish out of my 3 fish limit already in the box. Now we just need Knoff to catch one, and me to get one more 18 plus. Oh!
I don't really like taking the standard long drifts. I like short drifting, little pieces of depth change that I know of. Oh my god. Yo.
That was a good one there.
That's net.
Oh, it popped off.
Oh my god.
That was a good fish, dude. That was a good bite. There's a fish. Not the right one, maybe small. Maybe a dogfish, probably a dogfish. Little fluke on the teaser. Cold little 15-incher there probably. First short for me of the day. See ya. Another bite, but it is a tough bite. Just looking for that one over so I can finally call this a limit.
Okay, maybe not as little as I thought.
Could be 17. All right, another short. Hey, it's the hottest bite we've had all day. See ya. Oh, brother. Where are the keepers at, man? Need them. That's a fish. Could be a good one if it's not snagged. Oh, yo. Might be a keeper. That's a keeper, baby. Woo! Get smoked, buddy. Damn, son. Ain't bad. Cold fish on the teaser, number 3.
18 on the nose, pretty much.
18 on the nose. That's my over, dog. That ain't much, but it's honest work, bro. Holy shit. All right, there we go, folks. That is about as overslot can get. Just barely beat out the 18-inch mark. 18 inches on the nose, maybe 18 and a quarter right there. But that's our third keeper of the day. Was able to get my personal limit, picked up a 17, 17 and a half, 18 and maybe a quarter. So the fishing today has not been on fire by any means. It took forever to put this limit together here, maybe 7 hours or so. Not including fishing the other day when I pretty much just got skunked, at least on the keeper front. So to say I'm stoked is definitely an understatement. It's been a complete grind out here in this heat and this freaking slow, cold water. These fish are very, very lethargic today. I've only picked up 4 fish, and thankfully 3 of them have been keepers. So gonna throw this guy in the box, gonna rerun this drift at least once, see if I can't get another keeper myself or Knoff can't get one. All right, folks, there we go. Made it back to the dock with our full limit of keepers right here. Now we're gonna be flaying these guys up for a delicious dinner tonight. We're probably gonna do some flounder salsa, which is one of my favorite ways to cook these fish. But just looking back on the day, and actually the 2 days that we fluke fished, I'm really just grateful. Despite the conditions, we were able to put together a limit, or at least me personally. Dillon had a slob fluke, 22 inches almost, bigger than any of the fish I caught today a couple days ago. But the conditions just weren't right that day, or even today, to be honest. You can see here back on my dock, the water is filthy. It is a dark murky green. We've got a strong upwelling offshore, had a bunch of rain yesterday. The conditions really could not be farther from ideal, but we stuck it out there today. We're able to grind together, and I really just wanted to get on at least one boat limit today, at least here in the back bay, and that's what we did. So got a couple fish here, a 17, 17 and a half, and 18 incher. So just barely eked out a limit by the bare minimum pretty much. So we got it done. Nonetheless, that is probably gonna be it though for my back bay boat flounder season. Maybe I'll do a quick rec trip, but from here on out, most of my fluke fishing is probably gonna be relegated to fishing the oceanfront surf. And again, maybe if I decide to run out to the wreck or whatnot. But yeah, huge shout out to Dillon for taking me out. The kid does actually crush fish. So must have just been a fluke of a day for him today. He hooked up into something giant, probably 5 pounds plus back here in the bay. But unfortunately that guy came unglued. So that's gonna be it. I know it's pretty windy out here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But thanks for tuning into this video. Hopefully you enjoy. If you can hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate both those things. And yeah, hopefully you guys are getting out there yourself, enjoying a summer of fishing. So I'll see you in the next one. Got the rest of the summer ahead of us here. Plenty of fish to come, plenty of fish to catch. So I'll see you then.